Welcome Aries to your energy reading for what you need to hear right now. You clicked on this video for a reason, so let's go ahead and see what that is. Of course, as always, take what makes sense for you and your story. If anything does connect, if you don't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, really does help me out a lot being a new YouTuber. Of course, we'd love to have you a part of the channel, so welcome in. Hope all is well, and let's just see what Spirit has for you. What's going on, Spirit, with Aries at this time that we need to talk about? What is most important? Thank you for your messages. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have the King of Cups talking about healing here. I don't know if there is something about healing around this time having to do with your heart space. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a divine masculine energy. So whether it's male, female, it doesn't matter. It's just someone who leans more into that emotional maturity, and not saying feminine, divine feminine doesn't, but I'm just saying it's more of that, again, that masculine kind of fatherly, nurturing energy, someone who has sound advice, guidance, wisdom, or this could just be a representation of you tapping into that or exuding that around this time. Maybe you are providing some sort of healing advice, words of wisdom to other people. But I definitely feel like this is a time where you are in your element, especially as we are in Leo season, which is a fire energy. So it kind of feels like this is a time where maybe you're feeling more aligned, empowered, feeling better emotionally, mentally, spiritually even. This also is a very intuitive sign as well. Again, coming through with the wisdom that can be very healing and empowering and help you process anything from the past that maybe you've had to work through. I don't know if some of you are going through some sort of like healing as far as like your this could be mental health, even physical health for some of you. So I don't know if it's around the stomach area or also healing around your head area. So but again, it could have to do with your heart, not necessarily physically, but like emotionally, and having to do with possible relationships. But again, I'm not a doctor, so if there is anything physical going on, definitely get yourself checked out. But it doesn't feel like anything terrible, but I do feel like there has been a lot of weight, stress. This is the 10 of Wands talking about suppression. So this can talk about a burden, overwhelmment, stress, anxiety, feeling like there's a lot of responsibilities that you have or have had. Again, this could be in the past because this is a 10 card for me, which can talk about a closure of a cycle. So maybe this is partly why the healing card is coming through, because there's something about healing this energy of suppression or feeling blocked, or stepping into some sort of new beginning, or maybe you're in a new cycle or new place where you are healing from what has happened to you in the recent past that was very overwhelming and even hurtful for some of you, especially if it had to do with like other people as well, where maybe you were someone who, I'm getting like caretaker energy. So I don't know if you were caretaking for a father figure or for a masculine figure. Again, male or female, it doesn't matter, but especially for males, I mean, if there is a father figure for some of you that you have been trying to take care of, or maybe that has had like mental or physical health issues, and maybe there's been like a weight or burden having to do with that, or feeling like tied to it, but you can't really do a lot about it. It's like, kind of having some sort of conflict there. I also don't know, this won't be for everyone. This father figure could be on the other side, like maybe has crossed over. So if any of you have had a father cross over, and this could be grandfather, father, uncle, brother, that's a father figure, or just a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a father, but I'm just saying if there is a male masculine figure that has crossed over, my condolences, but just know, you may be going through that grieving process, that healing process, having to do with that loss. But just know that they're around you, supporting you, guiding you, and you are doing, or you have done all that you could. And I think maybe that's something to keep in mind. Wow. And then you have the guidance card of the Three of Pentacles. So in this illustration, it's like, again, you're being called forward to some sort of new beginning that spirit is leading you towards. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your gut instinct to walk away from what's not supportive of you, no matter how much you've tried to figure things out. Maybe it's just not your responsibility. And maybe that's part of the 10 of Wands coming up, because maybe you've taken on this burden or responsibility to be like some sort of healer or helper or supportive, like caretaker in some way, to a person or people that just are not really serving you, and while you are maybe trying to help, it's more so doing harm to you versus it actually helping the situation. Because again, well, maybe I didn't say it, obviously, but I don't know why I'm saying again, but maybe you've heard this before. Maybe that's why I'm saying that, that it's like, it's not your job to, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And you can try to save a drowning person, but if a drowning person doesn't want to be saved, what do you do? And I've been in that situation, so I know exactly what it feels like. But that's why I think the Three of Pentacles is coming through to say, like, hey, you've tried every option, or you are trying every option, and if you're coming up like empty-handed, or still feeling like you're trying to help the situation and nothing is helping, or people don't want your help even though they need it, it's like, again, it's not your responsibility or burden to take on what they're going through. Sometimes we have to just walk away from the situation, even though it's very difficult, as you see this person is looking back. But it's like, well, wait, are we sure we want to go that way? Or, shouldn't I take care of this, or shouldn't I blah, blah, blah? It's like spirit is saying, no, you've done all that you can do. And again, it's not your responsibility, and it's not your burden to carry. And it's almost like spirit is wanting to lift this burden from you, Aries. So I don't know, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. That also is coming through with the Three of Pentacles here. But yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. And I know it can be easier said than done, especially if there's something having to do with a loved one, especially when it has to do with like family and your lover, or whoever this may be, that is a significant relationship. I also want to say too, because I was picking up on a crossed over loved one. I feel like this could be a message for some of you, or one of you out there, that says, listen, I know you tried to help me and heal me and take care of me, and you did everything that you could, but please know that I appreciate everything that you did to help me and support me. But don't be burdened by the fact that you couldn't save me, or that you had to move forward, or that you had that even now that I'm gone, like, you got to go live your life. Don't stay in this sadness and deep, dark, heavy grief. Granted, of course, don't push your emotions aside. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's important to grieve, but it's also important for you to not get stuck in those in that energy of feeling like, or that energy of being hard on yourself, like, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I should have did that. I could have done this. What if I would have done that? Things would have been better. I wish I could go back and change things. But it's just like, again, that's why I feel like spirit is trying to guide you and lead you in a different direction. And through this reading, trying to express to you that you've done and are doing everything that you can do, and that your life is important to focus on, and you have a new beginning that is unfolding for you, that is going to bring about healing and empowerment, and you finding peace in whatever this situation is. Of course, it's going to be different for everybody, so hopefully that's making sense. But let's see what else wants to come up for you. Yeah, strength with the courage. This is Leo energy. So this is saying to have the strength and courage to continue evolving and growing and moving forward, and not to get stuck in this like past situation that has caused so much restriction and challenge and like trying to make things happen when it's just not going to or hasn't in the way that you intended, and I think that's something that is commendable, that you've had good intentions and that you've tried to really take control of the situation and stand up for others and be there for others and be a caretaker, be a healer, whatever this is. But it's like, you're growing past that, or you have grown past that. And now it's time to tend to your own light, to your own love, to your own mind, body, and soul, so that you can move towards this new life that you are going to be stepping into. So I think that's beautiful. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yes, adventure with the Page of Pentacles. This is the new beginning. I think this is perfect. Yeah, you're being called to let go of all this stress. You've been in, I feel like I'm talking to people who have, or someone who has been in a lot of overwhelmment and stress and feeling like you're walking on a tightrope in some situations, but you're not, if you're walking away from a person or people that have needed help and you've tried to help them and you can't seem to help them, there are people who will be able to help them. It's not all on your shoulders. And so, this Page of Pentacles is saying this is part of the lesson here. And again, I know it's easier said than done. I mean, with this child here, it makes me feel like it could be family. Maybe it's someone that you have. I'm also picking up now, and this won't be for everyone, obviously, maybe for just one person. This could be a child on the other side that has been lost to crossing over. And this could also be something that is really holding you back, because you've tried to fix the situation, you've tried to heal yourself, or again, it's just kind of like, how should I say this? Energy. Will I ever be able to have this thing again? Whether it's a child, whether it's a family, whether it's, a business, it could be anything, but I'm burping now, so which is just a sign for me as an empath reader. I know it's weird, but this is just how I channel. But this is the expression and healing and letting go. This is you being able to tap back into your anchoring, or like your alignment within your mind, body, and soul. And my face is starting to itch too, that it's just like Spirit is wanting to help you heal the child that is within you, that has experienced maybe some great, deep, heavy loss in some area of your life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that someone crossed over, although it could be for some of you. It could just be some sort of great loss of like doing everything that you can do to make a situation work, whatever it is, whether it's with a person or if it's like a situation with a group of people, your work, whatever it is, or your health, mental, emotional, physical health. So again, everyone's story is different, so you'll know what makes sense for you. But you're about to embark on a new adventure, but only you can hold yourself back. You can either continue holding yourself back in this deep, dark depression of pain and loss, or you can follow one step at a time the guidance of Spirit that is trying to lead you out of the dark into the light. That's beautiful. And you are going to be successful with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is 1111. So it's trusting that this new beginning is going to be this new spark of life. You being able to get your power back out of a situation where you feel like you lost all your power, or that you are powerless in. I hope that's making sense and helping, Aries. Definitely let me know down below. Let's go ahead and get one last card from the Moonology deck and see what else Spirit has for you. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, and we're about to have a new moon eclipse within this next week. So I feel like this is going to be some sort of like big change or start of a change, because new moons are a representation of a new cycle. And so there is a closure of this old cycle, processing, healing, but not giving up on moving forward, because you're a lot closer to success and victory and to this new beginning of adventure than you may realize. This is earth energy. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn, have it in your chart. Could also be dealing with a Taurus or Virgo. I'm also picking up Leo energy as well. Could just be representing the Leo season we're in now. But yeah, I'm telling you, Aries, you are on the way to a better life, and freeing yourself from the tides of grief and loss and disappointment from what you haven't been able to maybe fix. But remembering that it's not your responsibility to fix other people or other situations. All your responsibility is for yourself, to take care of yourself and create the life that you want to live in this new beginning. But the choice is yours. But I hope this helps. Definitely let me know down below. If you would like to donate or book a reading with me, you can do so through my link tree, which is down below. Thank you to everyone who has donated. It's really helped me out a lot. So thank you so much for supporting my small business. And thank you for choosing me to read your energy. Until next time, have a blessed day.